St. Joseph County 911 dispatchers say there aren't enough hands on deck. They say they're so understaffed, they missed 10,000 911 calls last year.
WSBT-22's Caitlin Connon is live at the dispatch center in Mishawaka. And Caitlin, dispatchers say they're worried about what they're missing when they can't answer the phone.
Union President Michael Clayton says those missed calls only accounted for about 7% of all the calls they received, but he says those calls could have been serious, like a heart attack or a robbery. And county leaders say they're working to lighten the workload.
You basically had 6 systems of communication that were active in the county. Those all came under one building now, which is the 911 center in Mishawaka.
That consolidation, called a single computer-aided dispatch, went into place today and is part of the county's plan to lighten the load for 911 dispatchers. But they're also hoping to hire more.
Last year, the executive board did increase the number of dispatchers by 4, and I think they're willing to consider more increases after they see how the center works after the full integration into one CAD system.
The Dispatchers Union President Michael Clayton says it's that lack of bodies that's causing the problems.
It's not because of dispatcher neglect or because, we're poorly trained or something else. It's because of short staffing. It's because we don't have enough bodies on the floor to physically answer every one of those calls.
Clayton says he's a professional, like a police officer or a firefighter. Missing those calls is hard on him.
It's kind of a horrible feeling because, again, you don't know if, what's on the other end of that phone call.
Clayton says he'd like to have 99 dispatchers, but the center could run on 78. Right now, there are only 64. Agostino says the county is working to hire more.
We don't have an A+ right now. We probably have an A-, and we're going to work towards an A+.
Agostino says any lawsuits for these missed calls aren't likely to be successful because he says the Indiana state law has protections for centers like this and its employees. Live in Mishawaka, Caitlin Connon, WSBT 22 News.